Hey, we all didn't have to work hard to gain the weight that we've put on. And it should be the same to lose that weight. So in this video, I'm going to show a couple tweaks that you can make to make it as easy as possible to start losing the weight that you want. First thing you have to start with is just think of habit stacking. So you already have built up habits that lead you to this point in your life. And you don't even have to think about those habits. So it could be as simple as like when you brush your teeth, when you eat your meals, and you just want to stack things on top of that. So, for example, if you want to get a push up in, instead of like driving to the gym and doing a bunch of push ups, trying to get better at push ups, just start with one. Every time that you walk across a certain door in your house, do one push up. Or every time you brush your teeth, do 5 push-ups. Or every time that you eat, you can also do walking. I like to tell this to clients of mine where every meal that they have, however long it took them to sit down and eat that meal, go and walk. So if it took you 20 minutes to walk, digest your food with the same amount of time. So 20 minutes of walking. So this is why I like going to vacations and malls. We tend to eat in a mall somewhere and we can like window shopping, walk around and digest the food needed. So think about habit stacking. What habits can you actually implement on top of the habits that you already have? Now with meals, you want to think of making it as simple as possible. Like I know as a man over 40 or a dad, you've got so many commitments like your kids, your spouse, your work. All these things may feel overwhelming. And the last thing you need to do is actually think about like, I need to change everything. No, you don't. Just like I said, you just need to have minor tweaks because you didn't just wake up overnight and become overweight. And you just need to change one thing at a time. And that's a much easier and more sustainable way of doing things. So something that you can do right away is just like change the portions of what you eat in a day. Don't change what you're eating, change the portion. So let's say if you're going out to eat, make sure you have more protein on your plate rather than carbs. Now, I'm not telling you to cut out the carbs. Carbs are not terrible, but keep them in, limit them. We all know how much we need to eat. So a rule is have one plate that you eat and just eat that. If you feel a little bit famished, that's fine. Or a little bit hungry, that's fine. That means you're going to probably lose weight, but just eat that. Now, if you can self-check in and be aware of how hungry you actually are, then you can have nothing but vegetables. You can eat as much vegetables as you want and you will never be overweight because those vegetables will keep you in the calorie deficit that you need. But most likely when you eat that one plate of yours, no matter what it is, you have had enough. And we always have a craving after that and tend to go for sweets or cookies or whatever it is. For me, it's usually chocolate. But some people, maybe it's drinks. But whatever the case may be, have that one plate. So without even thinking, you just eat what you normally eat. Don't stress about what you're going to eat, but just eat with a portion size. Maybe half your plate's going to be veggies, a quarter of the plate's going to be carbs, and a quarter of it's going to be protein. And you're good. Eat that one plate. Check in. And then if you're still hungry, nothing but vegetables. But don't soak them in oil or anything like that. Don't deep fry them. And then the third thing is just keeping consistent. Now, this is by far the most important thing. A lot of people, when they start and they want to lose weight, is they go too intense at the beginning. And nothing wrong with intensity, but you've got to build up to that. You can't just look at someone and go, wow, I want to bench 100 kilos. I'm just going to start with 100 kilos. No, don't do that. You have to start where you are at. So at the beginning, you have to find out where you're starting from and what's the plan building up to that. How do you stay consistent at the beginning when you've got all these things to take care of as a father, as a man? And you want to just kind of make it as simple as possible. So if it's just 10 minutes a day of a workout, or if it's just 10 push-ups every day, you'll find yourself getting these small wins and building up that confidence to do more. So intensity only comes when you start feeling more confident in your body and your body allows it. That's the only way to be consistent. Now, for me, consistency is I have a rule that I don't miss 2 days in a row. And for example, yesterday we celebrated my second daughter's birthday and I had the whole day planned and I had my workouts and stuff like that. But sometimes things just don't go to plan. And I had to take her to the dentist because she had a tooth knocked out. And that took the whole morning. So that was my workout time, but you got to do what you got to do. So we went to the dentist. I didn't eat much at all in the morning. And then I get back, we got to pick up the kids, drive up to Bandar, which is like the city here. And that is about an hour away. I said, I'll take them to the playground. We spend hours at the playground, but I enjoy that stuff. And it's just nice seeing them have fun, even though I don't get to do what I do, but that's not the role of a parent. A parent is supposed to go with what the kids want to do and make everyone happy. So after that, we finish, we have our meals and we get back home at about, 5, 6 o'clock. And then family comes over, we're having dinner, we're having cake. And it was a nice time spending with the family and celebrating my daughter's birthday. I did not work out. I did not track any meals, but I just lived. And that's what you want to do when you have days like that. You don't want to be constantly thinking about like, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. Just live your life and get back to it the next day. Like today, I'm back at it. I did my full workout. I'm doing this video and we're just back on track. All you want to do is just stay consistent. Try not to miss at least 2 days in a row. And even if you do, get back on it. Like, I understand life does hit us at certain points, but you have to just push through. So just to recap, make sure that you habit stack, find a habit that you already do and put a healthy habit on top of that. Be mindful of what you eat. Eat the one plate and just eat more veggies if you still feel hungry. And number 3, stay consistent, right? Consistency over intensity. And I hope you got some value out of this video. If you need any help with anything, just leave a comment below and I'll see you with the next one.